Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakwah Kwadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. And we're going to jump right into the lesson. This is this is Proverbs 10:6. It says, "Blessings are upon the head of the just, but the violence covers the mouth of the wicked." So, the just in this day and age are going to be the elect. They're going to be the man that the Lord blesses. They're going to be the blessed man that's mentioned in Psalms, the first chapter. And that blessed man is a man of obedience. Psalm, the first chapter, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. So the blessed man walks contrary to the disobedience of the world. It says, but his delight is in the law of the Lord. His law is he meditate day and night. His delight is in obedience to the law, statutes, and commandments. And from that, as you read the psalm, he receives unlimited blessing from that. And what does it say in verse 6? But Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish, and they shall perish by violence, man. The majority of 2/3 of our people are going to die horrific deaths. You really see the judgment of the Lord coming forth. Salak. You really see the judgment of the Lord coming forth upon the earth, man. You see a fire being kindled. You see Esau come. If Esau is behind these fires, as they say that he is, did you see him coming down in great wrath, the beginning of that great wrath, of an unrelenting campaign of causing terror in America? There's a lot of people out there that are in a bad way right now. So violence is coming for the wicked. Let's get the NLT. It says the godly are showered with blessings, but the words of the wicked conceal violent intentions. And those same violent intentions are going to be recompensed back to them. Because violence is a. If you look at the history of Los Angeles, California, there's a culture of violence over there. And that very violence is going to come and visit them in the form of these calamities that we see going upon the earth. But the blessings are going to be upon the godly or the elect, the righteous, those that are obedient to the Most High, man, that he read in Psalms, the first chapter. And that's what the curses are all about. The curses are all about a blessing for obedience. Let's get Deuteronomy 28:2. We're back to the KJV. This is Deuteronomy 28:2, and it says, and all these blessings, we'll start at verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently to the voice of the Lord thy power. To hearken diligently is to have obedience, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command this day. So like the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. It says, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, thou shalt hearken to the voice of the Lord thy power. So there's going to be a protection, a blessing upon the elect that you're going to see in the times to come. And ultimately, these blessings are going to take form in the law being written in our inward parts. And then we will receive the full blessing, the full paradise, the pleasure of good things. What did Yahweh Shai say? As far as good pleasure, as far as the pleasure to give you the kingdom, to give you the lights of your heart, man. That's ultimately going to be in the kingdom, but you're going to also see blessing or protection or spiritual grace in the form of protection, in the form of deliverance in the days to come, man. Not I'm going to say time no more, I'm going to say in the days to come. Because time is already out, it's already ran out. We're in the days now, man. We're not in the time of the end. We're in the days of the end. The days of the end. Hopefully, we're on our way to go home, where the devil will ultimately be deleted upon the earth, man, from off the earth. So let's get a. So obedience is very important, man. Obedience is what the Most High treasures the most. Let's get 1 Samuel 15 and 22. This is it's a lot. 1 Samuel 15 and 22, and it says, and Samuel said, has the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord? It says, behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. To obey is better than sacrifice, man. The sacrifice was talking about the sacrifice of animals and, other things they did at that time. And ultimately, the sacrifice took the form of the Yahweh Shai on the crucifixion. But the Lord still demands obedience, because he died for the elect. He died for his own sins, as Solomon. And he always punished for his own sins, Solomon. And he ultimately gave his life for the elect, sacrificed for the elect, to cover their sins, and ultimately all of Israel. So obedience is going to be the key characteristic, the key trait, the key spiritual attribute of the men of the Lord. Let's get another scripture. And these are the words of Yahweh Shai, the words in red. And here Yahweh Shai is stressing obedience. This is Mark 12 and 29. And it says, and Yahweh Shai answered him, the first of all commandments is, hear, O Israel, the Lord our power is one Lord. And thou shalt love the Lord. And what's love? Love is the keeping of the law. Love is the keeping of the commandments. We love and keep my commandments. So obedience, going back to obedience. And thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. And this is the first commandment. This is the first thing to obey. And the second is like, namely this, that thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. There is none other commandment greater than these. So once again, Yahweh Shai is he's stressing the importance of obedience to the law. Let's get another scripture. See what this one is. It says Jeremiah 7 and 23. But this thing commanded I them, saying, obey my voice, and I will be your power. You should be my people, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well with you. But then it says here, but they hearken not or incline the ear, but walk in the counsel of imagination, and your heart went backward and not forward. So that's why 2/3 of our people are going to die. That's why 2/3 of our people are going to suffer violence by the will of the Lord. Through Esau. Right now, Esau is beginning his great wrath, man, in the form of the things that he's doing upon the earth right now. Because you got to understand that this is all left-hand side energy, man. These so-called attacks and calamities and acts of violence that are occurring here in Babylon. This is all left-hand energy, so to speak, if you want to call it that. This is all judgment. This is all the Lord moving through the devil. The devil starting to bring about his wrath, man. So obedience, reverence, fear the Lord, that all ties together. And it's good to have a healthy fear of the Lord, man, and so you should right now. You the things that you see should make you really, it should make your hair stand on end, man. Seeing the things that the Lord is doing upon the earth at this very given moment. It should put a fear in you. It should put a sense of urgency in you to hear his voice, man. So these are things that we got to consider. Consider the times, man. Consider the days. And consider the extremities that are happening upon the earth at this very given moment, man. And best believe they're not going to die down, but to continue further. With that being said, it's a real quick lesson. Most I would hope is edifying. With that, I want to give honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Let's keep on pushing. Shalom.